Welcome to Y&R Unfiltered, where the drama is deep, the opinions are bold, and no storyline is off limits. Okay, hold on to your espressos and pour yourself a strong one because Genoa City has gone from sassy to straight up scandalous. I'm your sassy narrator, Ava, filling in for Izzy today here to spill every drop of tea from today's episode of The Young and the Restless, April 8th. Let's get into it, because this one, honey, it's giving Lifetime movie realness with a splash of Dateline. We open at Society, and Summer is already halfway to a meltdown, spiraling over Claire. Yes, the same Claire who has been bonding with Harrison and getting a VIP spot in Kyle's heart. And Summer, she's bitter, bothered, and clearly not booked and busy. She tells Chance she's jealous, and not the cute kind, but the I might throw Claire off a yacht kind. She wants to be mature, she swears, but maturity left the group chat. Chance, our resident, emotionally stable and fine cop, which is wild because Genoa City, that is like, okay, honesty, cool, what now? And Summer, homegirl, gives him nothing. I don't know, maybe we need time. You deserve answers, but I have none. Girl, you're spinning like a broken record at a DJ-less wedding. Chance has never pushed, but he's done tap dancing around her manipulative baggage. And the moment he finally says, I'm ready, she pulls a classic Summer Newman exit and says she has to tuck in Harrison. Also known as dodge and disappear quick, girl give up that fine man to someone else. Over at Sharon's, St. Phyllis is rocking her Nancy Drew hat and politely, okay, not really, suggesting that maybe, just maybe, Sharon and Nick cancel their little jaunt to London. She's like, y'all were almost tortured to death. We don't know who did it, and you want to go frolicking through Europe like this is Emily in Paris? Be serious. Nick's eyebrows say he agrees, and Sharon chimes in with, let's wait till we're not actively in danger, then we can have a real trip. Phyllis is like, and hear me out, we could solve this mess ourselves. Nick does his signature I'm a guy but I Google well move and finds Alan's mysterious connection to his so-called deceased brother Martin. Cue the dramatic zoom in and everyone's jaw hitting the floor. Like, wait, that Martin? And just when the confusion hits max level, Chance walks in with an update. The French psych clinic, no leads, but possibly Alan rented a house nearby? Yikes.com. Phyllis is ready to slap some cuffs on Alan herself. But Sharon, eternally trying to see the good in everyone, even serial killers, is like, what if he's being framed? Nick demands more truth, and Chance finally cracks a little. Traci is scared Alan might actually be Martin. Yes, the psycho who faked his death and assaulted Ashley, that Martin. Meanwhile, Jack is sipping and his worries when Ashley shows up, looking fabulous and ready to gossip. Jack's like, sis, did you see Alan in Paris? Ashley's sipping like, yeah, and he was all candlelight dinners and dreamy smiles. But Jack isn't buying it. He's pulling the receipts out of thin air. He spills the beans about the psych ward, the alert on Alan's phone, and the super sketchy perfection of this whole relationship. And Ashley, girl's about to choke. When Jack says Martin might have survived, Ashley turns cold as ice. She remembers what that man did to her. Her exact words, if he hurts Traci, I'll kill him myself. And you know when Ashley Abbott makes a threat, it's not for drama, it's a promise. Cut to Traci, sipping alone in her suite, quietly panicking and praying she's wrong about Alan. And then, boom, the man himself walks in, all smiles and surprise, darling. He's fine with moving the wedding to the Abbott house. In fact, he's loving this whole family vibes moment. But Traci, she's visibly shaking behind that polite smile. She's trying so hard to keep the peace, but her anxiety is screaming. She gently tries to tap the brakes, suggesting they slow down, maybe just breathe for a minute. But Alan's like, why delay, love? I'm obsessed with you. I mean, I love you. Red flag. She swears nothing's changed, but he starts to press. Is this Jack's doing? Why the sudden shift? Are you doubting me? He's reading her like a Kindle at 2 a.m. And y'all, Traci's done pretending. She reaches into her pocket and silently calls Jack. The phone connects just as Alan's voice starts getting real tense. He knows something is up, and he wants answers. This is a thriller. Final thoughts, messy besties. Whew, that was a doozy. Here's what we learned today. Summer is emotionally unavailable with a side of Claire envy. Phyllis is giving Sherlock Holmes in a Donna Karan blouse. Alan might just be Martin with a blowout and a passport. Traci is terrified, and rightfully so. Ashley is ready to go full John Wick if anyone touches her sister. And Jack is finally trusting his gut, and it's growling honey, loudly. If you loved the recap, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more piping hot drama served fresh every day. And remember, in Genoa City, love fades, secrets explode, and the past, oh honey, it never stays buried. Until next time, like, comment, and subscribe, and stay messy, stay nosy, and always, always check your fiance's search history. Bye for now.